Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello if you're new. Today's video is going to be an update of K18. So I'm filming this portion of the video what would be a few months before you're watching this, because I wanted to kind of restart the journey, show you what my hair's looking like now, and an update in a couple of months time once I've concluded the product, and then we can actually see how it's worked on my hair over X amount of time, which I'll obviously confirm at the end. Once this is all used up, this is a product that scientifically repairs hair on a molecular level. This is the most kind of groundbreaking technology in terms of hair care. The way it works to reconstruct bonds, it works to repair the keratin chains. It's incredible in terms of the science and all of the innovation that's gone into this product. I've done a first impressions video where I used the product for the first time, but today I wanted to start this video with an introduction. I recently got my hair cut too, so I thought now was a great time to kind of start this, and in a couple of months time we shall see how exclusively using this product in a routine that this recommends helps my hair in terms of growth and thickness. So with that all said and done, if you are interested to find out a little bit more about K18, the journey I've had specifically, then be sure to keep on watching this video. So as I mentioned, I recently had my hair cut, so I shall show you here. It's still quite long, but it's actually a little shorter than I probably anticipated. But sometimes it's good just to get all of the ends off and to make your hair look super thick. So the way that I use this product is slightly different compared to my first impressions video. I've learned how to use this in a way that's most effective and uses the less amount of product but gets the best results. So I wanted to share with those initially, and then of course skip forward a couple of months, I will share with you if there's any additional changes. But just from a first impressions point of view, I used 4 pumps of that initially for 4 sections of my hair. I definitely didn't need that much, so I typically go in now with basically 1.5 pumps of this, and I really emulsify it in my hands to get best results. This kind of creams a little bit and just makes the product, I guess, a little thicker to work with, and then I coat all of my hair in that way, and it feels like I get more product, and it's the best use of using it in that way. So I would really recommend doing that, because then you're going to get more out of less product, which ultimately, this is a pricey product, that's what we want to do. And of course, everything in terms of the way this recommends to use a product, not to condition when you're using this, to let this sit on your hair and then continue with your day. This is the only hair mask I've ever used whereby you keep it in your hair, you don't then wash it out. So it's really innovative. I've recently just finished doing the consecutive washes, and so now I'm on the step where basically every 3rd wash, just to maintain the benefits. And then I find that because I don't wash my hair too often, it just means that I'm still getting it kind of every week and a half, which I just find personally works well for me in terms of the hydration of my hair, and just fits into my routine in terms of washing and applying. So yeah, that's kind of my initial changes since the first impressions video. I just wanted to share those just because I think these types of products just have a bit of a learning curve, and you want to make sure that you use them in the best way. That also means you can save a little bit of money by not using just as much as I initially thought I had to. So yeah, I am so far really enjoying it. It's so easy to use. Literally wash my hair with just shampoo, so it speeds up my wash time. I just apply this, let it sit, as in not even touch it, and then after 4 to 5 minutes you can style your hair as normal if you like. Typically when I use this, I do find that I like to let my hair air dry, just because I find that it's just a little bit more gentle, and I just like the idea that the mask is continuing to do its thing without me kind of changing that. So before I jump into my next update, let me just once again show you the length of my hair so that we can do an actual comparison between how it's grown and whether thickness has been maintained, whether it looks healthy still. I really like using this. It feels so good. I recently just used it on my hair. That's why my hair's feeling so soft right now. Okay, so it's been a couple of months since those first clips, and I'm back to basically showcase and talk about my experience with K18 now I've used the product up. This is what my hair is looking like. I just wanted to give you a bit of an overview. Just first and foremost, I guess, in terms of nutshell view of K18, it's really helped to support the growth and structure of my hair more so than any other product has. As I've mentioned, K18 is formulated so scientifically to really reconstruct your hair in a way that's super innovative for the industry, and no other products compare in terms of the structure of their products. So I've seen that consistency. I've definitely seen an improvement in my hair. The consistency of like use of it, it does recommend you can use it as and when needed. I've consistently and just got in the habit of using it once every 2 weeks, and I've only ever needed to use a pump or maybe a pump and a half for my whole head of hair. It's very, very minimal, and so therefore the product has lasted me a really, really long time. So whilst the price is really, really painful, it's really expensive, cost per use when you break it down, especially after once you've got over that initial period and then you're using it more consecutively as part of a wider routine, genuinely does last you a really long time. And the difference for my hair, the way that it's grown, you can probably tell that my hair is probably due a bit of a cut and a colour because it's very grown out right now. But I wanted to jump on now before I got a cut, because comparing my hair at this stage to before I would recognise that it needs a cut, for example, is that the ends here have maintained so much thickness. And honestly, I don't know if you're going to be able to see here, but there is just no split ends in my hair. And I'm sure if you got like a magnifying glass, you would find a couple. But as I talk about in so many of my videos, is where my hair shows damage first is always my split ends. And so K18 has really prevented that area of damage for me. And so I could definitely get away with longer not cutting my hair as a result too. So if you're on a healthy hair journey and you're looking to find a product that not only genuinely repairs your hair, not only helps to restructure, not only helps it grow stronger, you are gonna get minimal split ends. You're gonna see such a difference in the level of breakage. This is also not me saying that I've not used hot tools during this period either. Since the last clip, I haven't had my hair coloured. I think that this is a product really, really great and catered for those with bleach hair, because as like we all know that kind of bleach our hair is that it makes your hair so fragile as a result. My hair in the past would break, it would be super, super brittle at the ends, and damage would kind of creep up and up and up. So my ends would look really thin and straggly. Whereas now I'm at a stage where my hair has continued to grow, so I've maintained more length, but the ends themselves look really healthy and maintained and thick. And I've never been at this point in my hair care journey where when I'm considering getting a cut, looking at my hair and thinking, it actually doesn't look like it needs it. I advocate that somewhat regular trims are quite good for your hair, but I think that this has made such a big difference to the way it looks and grows. On the contrary to that, I also wanted to talk about the way that my hair has been feeling, because there's lots of things you can do in a hair care routine. Obviously, K18 is a product to use. When I curl my hair, I very rarely use a curling iron. I do use heatless curl, so it's part of a wider routine in terms of making better choices. But with the combination of all of these conscious choices, I feel like my hair has never felt better either. The actual texture has improved so dramatically that it's such an incredible product. And I didn't want to say this when I first picked it up, because I really wanted to be like, it's really expensive, it's not worth it, you can get the same results with XYZ product, but I really don't feel like that's the case. Using this kind of consecutively as part of a routine, and obviously it doesn't have to be every hair wash day because it recommends to really minimize the use the more your hair kind of gets used to it, is definitely an effective process. Because honestly, like when I use it, it's not one of those products, because it's not like a hair mask. You're not getting that instant like, oh, my hair feels incredible, and you lose that. What I actually have seen is that the more I've used it, the more I've recognized that my hair texture almost from the inside out has improved, as opposed to like external to internal, which you normally get with a lot of hair masks. The results are normally quite quick, very short term, but very amazing. Whereas this is something that you don't see that instant like, wow, look at my hair. However, as you kind of continue using the product over time, you're really noticing these, what starts to be quite subtle differences. And then actually when you get to this stage upon concluding the product, I really feel like if your hair has damage, if your hair has no damage, if you have virgin hair, never like have dyed it, never use heated tools, don't live in a hot climate, this product is not going to work for you, because you don't have that level of damage whereby you need to get that rectification. Whereas someone like me, even with kind of making healthier hair choices, obviously I don't make the best choices all the time because I'm still bleaching my hair, I do still hot style my hair, I straighten it when I want it straight, and so I'm not 100% perfect, so my hair definitely needs that rehabilitation as I'm going on. And so I'm finding at this point, where normally I would get my hair cut and kind of get that damage cut away, it's not evident in the same way. And so that's really, really great. And as I was saying, that kind of then using it as part of a routine consecutively is that where you're going to get such incredible results. But you have to remember to use it. You have to make sure it's part of a routine whereby you know every however many washes you're going to use it, or when you feel that your hair does need it. But honestly, I am so impressed with this. Like, just the way it's grown, the way that it feels is so incredible. And I'm really, really impressed with it. It's very rare that I kind of do this level of update in a product where I use it so consecutively, and I therefore kind of do a bit of a month one and then like concluding product all in the same video. But I feel like it's really important to, where it's a product that costs so much, it's obviously a huge expense, and it's a product that a lot of people have questions on as whether it would work for them. And I really would say, if you have any degree of damage to your hair and you're looking to rectify that, and you're really helping it grow, and you want thickness and you want to improve the texture, this is 100% where to go. And I review so many hair care products on this channel. I advocate for all things hair care, but if I could recommend one product probably over anything else I've tried, this would have to be it, because you are getting that genuine restructure of your hair unlike any other product that I put on my hair. So hugely grateful for K18 for coming out with such an innovative product. I love it. I'm so pleased with the way that my hair is looking after all this time. And like I said, especially the ends. I think that was where I was always most curious about doing a bit of a before and an after, because my hair would normally be a little bit more straggly, like the breakage would be like a bit up here, it'd be various different places, whereas it doesn't look that way at all. It's such an improved look, and actually where I've got that thickness and bluntness, that's maintained since the last time I got my hair cut, which was months and months and months ago at this point. So really recommend it so much. If you have any questions about K18, my journey with the product, if you have any kind of specific product like questions before you purchase, leave them down below. I'm here to help you. I love talking about products that are working for our hair. I feel like we're in a bit of a haircut revolution generally on the internet, where everyone is putting their hair first, which makes me so happy because I've been flying that flag for a really long time. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this update. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you tried K18? Are you going to give it a go? I would absolutely love to know. But that's all from me and my hair at the moment. Let me know what you think, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.